It's a rematch of the Buckland Cup final from the spring. The Trenton GoldenHawks and Milton Menace, two clashes of the Titans in the OJHL, and the only undefeated team in the league, the Milton Menace, coming into town. We'll see if the Trenton GoldenHawks can try and halt their roll so far in the 2025-26 season. Brock Ormond, Zach McGibbon alongside for our Your TV Quinty crew on the OJHL tonight on Your TV Quinty and Flow Hockey. Zach, this being the second game out of 10, your first in Your TV. Trenton pulled off a 6-3 victory last Friday against the Burlington Cougars. Another Halton Hills matchup, but this one has a little bit of extra standing, if you will, because this Milton Menace team has been absolutely scorching so far this year, picking right up where they left off from their West Conference championship last year.
Yeah, we've just been seeing it all season long, how just dominant they've been. As you mentioned, undefeated getting into this game. They are coming in, they are remembering what happened last season in the Buckland Cup and falling short. They're saying, hey, we want to get back there and get into a prime position. And so this is a game a lot of people have their eyes on here on this Friday night, as you mentioned, the rematch from the Buckland Cup this past year. So I'm really looking forward to this matchup here.
He is between the pipes once again after a couple of great starts against Burlington and Halliburton last week. As the play gets set to get underway, Trenton starting out with Duncan Schneider, Matt Hicks in the back end, Cale Mace, Isaiah Shantz, and Jackson Pierce. Milton countering with Ivan Fabjan, Gabriel Chirallo, Ashton Pacheco, Marcus Trifon, and Marco Costante. So a few familiar names from last year's Western Conference Championship squad. The Milton Menace, who are in the white with gold and black. Trenton in the dark gray or black, depending on what kind of color you have, with the gold, playing here at home for the 7th time this season.
So, again, goes back to the strategy here with the Milton Menace trying to shut down some of the shooting opportunities from the Trenton GoldenHawks, laying in the body, being physical, and trying to take it back to them and keep this one an even hockey game.
And they're going to need to be extra stiff on the defensive end, too. Mentioned Davina out, Devin Ferroni also not dressed for Trenton, so that means Picton Pirate AP, Cole Mulder gets in. There's a turnover and a toss, they score! Isaiah Shantz. Cale Mace picked off the attempted clear out by the Menace. Serves it up on a platter for Isaiah Shantz. That's number 7 in goals on the year for the Hawksville product. And the former Moncton Wildcat has opened Trenton's account here tonight.
That's a great play in front, being able to get that takeaway and find Shantz on that pass. I was saying earlier, they kind of been limiting the shots right now, but that was a prime opportunity for the Trenton GoldenHawks. We take a look at it on the replay here. Able to battle through, intercept that pass. Great pass over to Shantz. Knew where he was. That's some great rink awareness as well. Shantz able to come in, had a great look. McKillop had a lot of nets open as well as he was coming across. See all that net there, not able to slide across in time. And that gets the Trenton GoldenHawks on the board here.
Takes some contact from Dean Delajordis, another returnee from last year's Milton team. This bouncing puck will skip out. Lynn's hard charging after it. He's going to bulldoze his way in with a chance. Easton Lynn's between the feet, save, rebound, they score. That play was all Easton Lynn's as he charged right after the Trenton D, forced the turnover, got in with a creative play. Put a little funk in his step there, got a shot off through the legs. He was stopped, but the rebound was deposited home by Josh Curry, who now breaks into the team lead in sole possession with goal number 6 on the campaign.
Yeah, it was like a bull in a china shop trying to get to the net. Great initial save there from Jeffrey, but he was sliding across just as that save was made. He tried to get that pad extended out a little bit more so the rebound could go more on the boards, but instead it goes right to Curry. You see right there just all that net to work with and all alone and able to bury that one home. Jeffrey just a little bit too much to his left side. And
Gabriel Chirallo picked up again by Milton, returning for a second stint as the GoldenHawks glove it down and carry away. Kuiper stances in, got it to his right, then dealt off with a high shot, they score! Teo Artichuk's short-handed goal. And he continues to light the lamp for goal number 9 on the campaign. Caught it right in the top shelf. Not a whole lot of wiggle room between the puck and the crossbar, but he caught that corner perfectly on Austin McKillop, and the GoldenHawks have made it 2-1.
Wow, that was quite the shot there from Teo Artichuk, being able to float that one off into the corner. Take a look at it on the replay here on Your TV Quinty. You have Kuipers coming in, he fans on the shot, it comes back, and it was almost like a little bit of a floater. Yeah, just went right through the corner and just perfectly placed in that corner as well. We know what Teo Artichuk can bring in terms of his shooting prowess, and that is just a really nice shot to get that one by McKillop over his shoulder, short-handed as well.
And a good save made there by Jeffrey and tight. They're still banging away at it. Then Sheehan just got absolutely leveled there. Cross check up high. He's going to come back and fight his way towards the net, not giving up on the play, and they're going to score. So Sheehan takes a big jolt in front of the net. Then he cleans up the loose garbage in front after out-muscling his defender in front for the puck. He's going to tie this game at 2s.
Well, you see from the Milton Menace the tenaciousness there, not giving up on the play, especially trying to look for that puck alone in front of the nets, trying to create and whack away. You saw Jeffrey able to make a couple of saves there in front, and just as that penalty was going in, saying we got an opportunity to score, you see that delayed penalty there just whacking away, and then finally in that corner able to pop that one by Jeffrey. It's just a tough break there for the Trenton GoldenHawks, but that was just kind of all throughout the last couple of seconds there for the Menace, just continuing to battle for that puck in front of the net, being able to get that one by and get this one a tie hockey game.
Two teams back to the same goal differential now with that Gavin Sheehan marker, as the 20 Red Devil graduate will just idle behind his net, wasting clock with about 2 minutes to go in this first period. Pass stretched ahead, picked off by DeAndre. Nice little sidestep to avoid the check of Artichuk, and then feed it off. Backdoor pass, they score! Ivan Babjan, number 6 on the year for him. He was left far too open. And when you leave that kind of a shooter with that kind of room, he's going to make you pay. And certainly he did right there. Some Milton fans in attendance acknowledging the great play. And pardon me, that was Alex Stewart, not Babjan, but the point still remains. 67, not 27, sniping that one home. You leave a guy like that with that kind of a shooting ability, you're going to get burned.
Yeah, we take a look at it on the replay here as just able to skate across, just created that lane, being able to find Stewart. Just going a little bit back there was Hicks, didn't pick up that man coming in, and it creates that opportunity for Stewart to be able to bury that one home. Jeffrey not able to slide across in time to make that stop, and it gives the Menace their first lead of this hockey game.
Lots of action here in the OJHL on a Friday night as per usual. Kuipers will collect and feed to Bramer with a shot. High scores! Joey Bramer top shelf. McKillop, I think, got fooled on that shot. He handcuffed him, and Bramer pops it over the top of his right shoulder to even this game at 3s. 6-11 into the second frame.
Yeah, I think you're right there, Brock. I don't think McKillop was expecting that shot to go at that place. He looked like he was trying to put the stick out a little bit, but instead it went over his shoulder. He saw the adjustment there in terms of him trying to find where that puck was at the last moment, but it was a right shot selection there for the Trenton GoldenHawks. We'll take a look at it on the replay here. You see Bremer get the shot, and then you see that shoulder come up from McKillop right at the end. He was looking.
The officials, again, they do their best. Honestly, hockey is such a tough sport to officiate because you don't know. You have to make some quick decisions in the blink of an eye before you even have a chance to really think it through yourself. As Artichuk keeps in that weak clearing attempt by the Menace. Wrapped around to the right side boards. Petitpas strides and fires. That one's knocked down by a high stick. Artichuk a chance, they score! Teo Artichuk's got another as the GoldenHawks continue to press. Petitpas with a good idea to throw it towards the net. They get it back out to a good shooting area. Teo Artichuk finds a soft spot on McKillop and lasers it over the top of him. The GoldenHawks have the lead back again at 4-3.
Great shot there from Artichuk on that play. Let's take a look at it on the replay here. But just getting it set up, trying to whack away. Gets out in front. Artichuk had a lot of space to work with. He was creeping in a little bit and roofs that one by McKillop off that left shoulder this time of McKillop. And a great opportunity. You know that Teo Artichuk has the shot for that as well. And
back inside the Duncan McDonald Community Gardens. Third period on the way. 4-3. Nosed out to the middle off of Milton's stick and then brought out as Easton Lins took a bump from the side courtesy of Mace. Dale Mace edges it along for Petitpas. He turned it over and they score. This game is tied at 4s off of an unfortunate turnover by the GoldenHawks. They were trying to point it back and maybe tuck it in behind the net and get reset. Instead, it goes right on the stick of a Milton forward, and it's slammed in by Brody Leak to tie the game at 4s.
A tough break there for the Trenton GoldenHawks as finally the Milton Menace were able to take advantage of one of those turnovers in the GoldenHawks zone. We take a look at it on the replay here. You see trying to get that one pass back, but able to get into that passing lane, able to take it away. And it just creates that shot, able to bounce through and get by Jeffrey. And you see the celebration at the end. And 7:39 left of the third, and the Menace have tied this one up at 4.
Nice shot sunk home there by the Menace. Artichuk thrown in. McKillop elects to poke check it away. He didn't feel to dump in cleanly. Rejecting that one from the front of the Daedra. Now up front to the slot. Artichuk shoots and scores. Teo Artichuk hat-trick goal. 5-4. Trenton leads to 6:27 left, and there goes the gold hat. See if that encourages anyone to get their lids thrown off as well. As the crowd erupts for Teo Artichuk, number 11 on the year. There's a hat. There's another one. Boy, this guy is nearly unstoppable when he gets going like that. What a pass out in front as we get a look at it on your TV 20 feet.
It's that top line again for the Trenton GoldenHawks, and again, that space up at the point there for Teo Artichuk. And what a time to get your hat trick, to give your team the lead. Great shot there, able to get that one by McKillop. This place is loud here at the Dunc.
Ends up duffing the shot there. It's going to be grabbed by the Menace, and they'll curve it down low. Wrapped around halfway, Marcus Trifon will nurse it along behind the net, gets promptly dumped on a hard check. Chance turns to shield this puck off along the end wall. Matt Hicks in there to dig. Really like the way Hicks has looked so calm and composed tonight. It's pulled free by the Menace, though, and they score. And we are tied again at 5s. This is a recording. The Milton Menace have locked things up again. Marcus Trifon with the goal. He was pinching in with nobody detecting him in a black sweater, and he pots home that backdoor feed to get things back square again.
Yeah, that's been a play that we've seen from the Menace throughout this game, where they were able to just slide that puck across and get Jeffrey going from post to post to try and make that stop. And take a look at it on the replay here. But you see right from that corner, able to stretch across and able to get that one by Jeffrey. A big-time goal here for the Menace. Jeffrey trying to stretch across there, get his upper body on it. But this is now, once again, a tie hockey game here in this third.
Ivan Fabjan eyed him up perfectly, and the $1 million baby, Marcus Trifon, evens the score again. He does his best, though, as he makes the pass ahead, but it tips off a Milton stick, and we are going to overtime here in Trenton, tied 5-all. And we'll get you some overtime stats as well here momentarily. And what has been one heck of a hockey game, with the GoldenHawks 1-0 so far in the overtime. Milton Menace have gone to overtime. This is the third time they've gone to extra time. They don't have a win, they don't have a loss, they have 2 ties. Yeah. Now curls out. He's got Kuipers there to meet him. Lins blows by him. Looks to cut in as well, right to the middle. What a move by Easton Lins. He scores. Are you kidding me? Easton Lins with one of the prettiest goals you're going to see this season, and he just kept the Milton Menace's undefeated streak to start the season alive. 11 in a row for Dan Del Monte's club, as Lins just sliced and diced and cut right through the Trenton D and made an absolute mockery of them, and wins this game. What an outstanding goal to finish an outstanding game.
That is a highlight reel goal in overtime for the Milton Menace. Easton Lins just able to split through the D of the Trenton GoldenHawks, and it just able to get that one by Jeffrey. And a big time goal there for the Menace to finish things off, get the overtime victory in what was surely a tremendous hockey game here at the Dunc.